National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Buffalo Bills.
Cairo Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go in Western New York. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Hey, tight. What's up?
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. 319. What's up?
Once again, it's coming. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6.
It's up.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Montez Sweat, they're on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
What's up?
From the gun, it's Allen. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
2-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw is Williams. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
start this drive. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about one. Tremaine Edmonds is there to make the play. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
319. What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. That's to the right side, and incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Look out.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tress Way to punt on 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
What is up?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Caleb Williams. Jones. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To the air once more, it's Allen. He'll get it inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd down and 9.
Alert!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got his big tight end. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Bills 7.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
What is up?
The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 33 yards.
What is up?
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
What is up?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd down.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
First and 10 now from the 36. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll let this go for Pickens. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Run out of the gun with Cook. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6.
Green Knight, alert!
On second down, Cook. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And they bring him down to 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see big.
And he'll take this one in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll go again with Hall. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
It's going to be third. They need 1. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Bears first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Dorian Williams in to make the play. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. On the bootleg, it's Williams. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is catch number 60 for the season.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First and 10. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Toward the middle, and caught by Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bears get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's brought in, right side by Pickett. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
to throw on second down. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And he will score. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. It's his third touchdown catch this year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Slam left. What is up?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Kmet.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Bogoy back to Kmet. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
To the left side, he's got Kmet. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Ready to go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And he's just a couple short of the touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 56 yards. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Moore going in motion. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Alert! Alert! 319! Hey, home! What's that?
Allen working from the pistol. Flush to his right. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And he's gonna be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Return pass to kick off for Buffalo.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Beats the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side with Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Bears first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick as that ball is coming in.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Look out!
Handoff, running left. This is Cook. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The tackle made.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Alert! Round 80!
From the gun, here is Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, it's Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
That's to Odunze again. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. To throw, it's Williams. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's in! Breece Hall. Touchdown, Bears.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Stop. 319.
Here's Allen to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's 2nd down.
Hey, tight. Look out.
On the handoff. This is quick. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pick up of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
319. What is that?
Allen goes with the pop pass. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Half. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass down for the extra point. It's up Bills are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Bills 28. Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one.
Bears take
Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is it hard?
On the run, here's Hall. And that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2nd and 5. Another run here with Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Third and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burden. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DJ Moore, touchdown Chicago. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing again, Williams. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Bills 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the carry, it's Kirk. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Into the hands of Pickens. And he will score. Game on. George Pickens. Touchdown Buffalo. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Bills 35. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Price now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Front side into the hands of Moore. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Give up the middle with Hall. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up and about the 42.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
This one can be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Into space and caught by Moore. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And the Bears first down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Williams to the air once more. To the right side, caught by Burden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Chicago.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. Not much there. Maybe a yard. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go again with Swift, and he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer.
On the ground, Zimercado.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen,